Yo, it's Xanthan Gum, and let's talk about what Layer 2 needs. Layer 2 is a massive expansion for Deepwoken, kind of like Iceborne for Monster Hunter, or Ariandel for Dark Souls. Not only is it a huge update for content, but it actually is going to rework a lot of things that were issues in the game from beforehand. And I'm going to talk about a couple that I think would be really good additions to the game. Dungeons would be a nice key component for Layer 2. Array of replayability that could be themed around certain areas of the map. Maybe a jungle-inspired section for Song Seeker with towering trees, vines, whatever. Or a winter dusk of verticality for Miniaturesa. You can make room tiles for the map that you want to be creating in. You can make a certain amount of tiles, I'd say maybe 15, 20, small and large, and whenever someone kicks down a door, something like Heroes or other replayability games, you'd be able to go into a new room with a new experience. At the end of each dungeon, maybe there's a boss or a hunt of sorts, and then you can get the loot and try it again. Or maybe there's a cooldown for, the next day or the next week. Almost like a raid boss in MMOs. Every door would work the same way as the trial of one door. You would just go to the designated area of the map, find the door, maybe it swaps between areas of the map too, so you'd have to look for it. And then you go in, do the dungeon, and then you win. Yay! Yeah, you win! Yay! So the Song Seeker dungeon would have, Song Seekers, maybe other magic casting creatures or whatnot. The Miniaturesa dungeon would have more snow golems, or carefully placed snow golems. Maybe even a snow variant of the Sharko. Maybe a couple extra mobs kind of like that, scattered around between each room tile until they make it to the final boss. Here's a good example of what a Depths boss might look like at the end of their dungeon, accompanied with some good ass art by Pseudomish. More hybrid attunement stuff. I'm talking fire with gale, maybe shadow with gale, shadow with fire, ice with shadow, stuff like that. Shadow and fire, honestly, you could just maybe copy paste Black Flame from Dark Souls, from Elden Ring, add a couple new things. This one's just a big dream. It adds more build variety, and it'd be really cool to see all these people with casting different types of mantras in the game. Now, I saw this when Deepwoken was first doing their first release stuff, so when we couldn't play the game. King of the Hill. I just want King of the Hill in the game. Maybe give us a point of conquest that we can just take over and survive until a certain amount of time, and whoever wins gets the loot. Yay! We get the loot! Yay! Maybe these events could be more randomized, so it isn't just a keen point and part of the game of it becoming almost like a party game. So let's say in the middle of the day, something would spawn at Song Seeker and would let everyone know the first people to get there and hold it for a certain amount of time gets to win. These spawns can change retrospectively between each island, and then whoever wins against that loot gets loot associated to said island. This is just another small one, but maybe fetch quests, something like you talk to an NPC in a city, they want to look for some sort of chest, they'll give you a hint on where it is, you go find it in a spawn on the island, and you bring it back to them for a couple bits of loot and maybe a little bit of luck. Kind of like artifacts, but it isn't so small and randomly spawned everywhere. Oh wait, never mind, luck is going to be removed, what am I saying? And the last thing I want for Layer 2 is dual wielding, man. Man, I want some dual wielding, man. I don't care what anybody else says. You can go grill on me in the comments, bro. If I can't get dual wielding in this game, I'm automatically gonna quit this game, man. That's it. Dual wielding. Just put dual wielding in the game. Actually, yeah, screw everything else. I just want dual wielding in the game. Thank you. You managed to make it this far? Oh, really? Oh, shoot. Thanks, my guy. Oh, press that like button real quick. Or I'll punch you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll actually do it.